Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe, to the channel. We have a review for you today of the T95E2 Premium US Army medium tank, which is currently sort of available from the containers in World of Tanks Blitz. We're going to talk about the containers a little bit, we're going to talk about the tank, obviously. We'll have a slight preview of our Tank Fest wrap-up giveaway video coming up, and some other bits I'd like to talk about as well. So yeah. Action-packed, filled to the brim video today. First of all, the containers, they are available in the store. You can get one container for 2k gold, and the biggest bundle is 20 containers for 30k. And if you then take a look at the gold prices, you get 27k of gold for 75 euros. So that would mean that you will get, you have to pay about, well, say 100 euros? No, not so much, 80 euros for 20 containers. In a way, these containers are different to the earlier ones because they have a guaranteed premium tank. Hurrah! That's looking good, isn't it? Well, there's a slight little catch, as you probably all will have seen already, because you have a 5% drop chance on the T95E2, the M6 A2E1 Exp, the Superpershing, the T34 or the T34 Independence, and the biggest drop chances are on Tier 2 and 3 tanks, the Locust, the T1E6, the T2 and the T7 Combat Car. So yeah, you might be spending 30k of gold, say 80 euros, and then get a lot of Tier 2 and Tier 3 premium tanks. So yeah, that's not really good. That said, for the collectors, if you open 2 boxes and you get tanks which you already had, you get a guaranteed free container extra. There are containers, free containers available in the containers as well, to make matters more confusing. But all in all, it will amount to, if you have all the tanks already in your garage, you will get double the containers, or a double 1.5 times. That means if you buy 10 containers, you have all the tanks that are in the crates already in the containers, you will get guaranteed tanks per 2, so buy 10 containers, get 5 free guaranteed. And you will get a load of premium tanks, that's guaranteed as well. The biggest problem is you might not be getting this one. And for those of you who have been watching the channel a bit, or who have been playing World of Tanks Blitz a bit, you can see what that VK3002D is already doing. Trying to aim for the cupola. My frontal armor isn't very big. I have no idea why he didn't fire on my cupola. He apparently tried to bang me through the turret. Woefully optimistic shot on the KV3, which misses. But yeah, this medium tank, it's not the most brilliant one. As you can see, it goes around pretty effectively on flat ground. That's all well and good. And the gun is pretty good. It's typically American. Very good penetration on its premium ammo, which is heat in this case. Fairly good penetration. Well, yeah, decent penetration on AP. So yeah, it's not brilliant, but it does make it tons of credits, as you can see. I mean, in terms of damage, it isn't a really brilliant game, but 108 credits, and then I have 80k net income, and that's with full provisions, consumables, and using adrenaline and all. Well, not too bad in that regard. But then, the tank itself, stats and numbers. I've taken a Blitz hanger out, as you can see, and if you scroll through that list of parameters, you can see that basically the only thing this tank really excels in is the gun handling. It's a very, very stable gun platform. Fellow community contributor EMRS already noted that one. He had to pay a truckload of gold to get the tank on his contributor account. I've tried it. I think I bought 20 crates and I got a few tanks which I didn't have in my garage already, but not the T95E2. I got the T28 HGC, the T1E6. I had sold my T7 earlier, got that one back. But you can see, if you look at the numbers on the right for the T95E2, switching back to that, if you are in a Tier 9 battle, you don't have really much going for it. And even with calibrated shells or a rammer, your DPM isn't brilliant. Your pen is very lacking, very lacking. On AP against the KV4, you will have problems. You would need heat. And like I said, it's basically the stable gun platform that makes this tank. And take a look at this a little bit over here, the armor profile. You can see those blocks over there. From the front, from the sides, from the back, tanks will have no problem penetrating you through the weak spots. on all the tiers you will face, basically. So let's talk armor for a bit more. You can see I had loaded up the 59 pattern earlier. This is the M26 Pershing. We're going to do the T95E2 from the perspective, there it is, hello, from the perspective of a Centurion Mark 1 with AP. And this is what you would have to do to hide your weak spots effectively. And even if I have it like that, you would probably still be able to pen me through the cupola on top. That has a few very small slight edges that can troll shots maybe. But even the turret cheeks, I mean, it's green everywhere. And I know the Cent Mark 1 has a very good gun with high penetration. But tank destroyers at tier 8 will have no problem going through. I think your cupola might be even penned with HE from the likes of a IG-152 and a Borsig. So yeah, that's not a really good armor profile to work with. And your armor profile is good on your front plate, provided you can go hull down, but that cupola, and yeah, that also has some repercussions for the gameplay itself, because your cupola sticks out on top of the tank, and that's where your basic vision port is as well. So that means that you can get spotted through tanks because of the vision ports on the cupola, and you will have no chance of hitting them because your tank is still behind cover. You're basically sticking out. They can see you, they can spot you, they can shoot you. You just can't shoot back. So that's what I'm doing here. You can see I'm spotted. I was having a nose at the Cent and at the AMX 5100 there, and that M103. And I'm being very careful here on port bay, because that's what you have to do with this tank. You have to be careful with any tank. And I had no problem getting this over 60% win rate, but average damage is just I would have needed to play even more conservatively and really feast off the hit points from my team to make this tank a bit more successful. It's not a bad one, like I said. But yeah, would I want to pay 7,400 gold for it from a tech tree? Probably not. I've stopped collecting tanks in Blitz for a bit. But yeah, I think this is a tank for a collector. That said, I'm still gonna play the game. Why do you need heat, Glacial? But hey ho. I'm still gonna play a few games and show you, if you have the tank, get the tank from the containers, what you can do to maximize it and to really be effective in it. And that has to be a sneaky bug. It's your typical bread and butter American tank. It has good mobility, it has a decent gun, it's lacking on the AP or AP on the standard ammo. It has good penetration values on premium ammo. It's a very stable gun platform, but these tanks don't really excel in anything, except of course for the T96E2 Super Pershing, which has bunkers, frontal armor on the turret, and lots of spaced armor and bits, which you can use to troll enemies. So yeah, I would take that one over this one any time, and I would probably take the Type 59 pattern over this one as well, because the 59 pattern has better turret armor, even if it has a cupola on top. This one has a cupola on top as well, which just, yeah, it doesn't really work. It's not a really good tank. Nice little love tap on the RU finishes this little game. We get 3 kills and another first class game, which is just lovely, I think. And you can see in terms of credits again, 2.7k damage, 96k gross income, and what did I have left in total? Well, decent accuracy. Not too bad. And I had left, let's take a look, come on, show me. Yeah, there it is, hello. 73, lovely. Nice. Last game for the video today is a supremacy match on MIDDLEBURG. This is more tier 9 action, which I wanted to get in, because I can show the tank in bottom tier games constantly, but that isn't really good. I was thinking I was already spot, yeah, and I was, so I decided to pull back. What I would really want is have some cover on the right side of my tank, because that meant that I can then hide the cupola behind it. There's an AMX flanking around on a CDC. We do track him in place, which is good. We pop the adrenaline for just one little extra shot. Thank you. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention already on the tank is the fact that although it has decent forward speed and fairly good reverse speed, the highest in the tier for what it's worth, it's a bit slow on the pickup. This game, the last one, is actually me with just having a rammer fitted with improved modules and optics. And the first 2 games were full bells and whistles, basically all the equipment on the left side except for improved assembly, a toolbox and engine accelerator. And that accelerator, that helped a lot. So if you have the tank, I would suggest fitting that one instead of the improved control for added reverse, because it makes the tank a bit quick in terms of pickup. And you can see even with that accelerator, it's not a very steep slope, this one, but the tank is fairly heavy. The engine doesn't have a lot of horsepower, and you will struggle if you want to go over bumps and ridges like or Million Ruins or going all the way up on MIDDLEBURG. It's not the most brilliant tank in that regard. Right, almost and upwards. Next one. I said in the beginning already I wanted to talk about the TankFest wrap-up and giveaway video as well. I have a truckload of bonus codes to give away. There's going to be 2 TankFest giveaways, one this month and one for the next month, so stay tuned to the channel for that. I'm hoping to get the video online tomorrow, and you have multiple ways of entering. More details will be in that video, so stay tuned for the TankFest giveaway. And yeah, it goes without saying that I had a blast. It was, I really had a good time on TankFest, as you can imagine. It was great to meet all the people from Grum Clan, from OBB, from Alba Clan. And it was a bit surreal, and I'll get to that on the video proper. It was a bit surreal to have people wanting to take their picture with me, because I play a game which they play as well, and yeah, it was it was funny to say the least. Yeah, we'll talk about TankFest in the next video. Thank you very much. We're gonna wrap up this game. This is going to be the 8th game on MIDDLEBURG. I'm going to screw up because I misread the minimap, and I was thinking, right, I have some support, and the Ice 8 is probably preoccupied now with the other tanks on the flank, and no, he wasn't. So I do kill the IU, and the Ice 8 kills me. But like said, the K91 and the T30, they're going to pull this game in by ticking 1000 hit points just before the Ice 8 is killed. And it sort of brings me to the conclusion of this tank. It is one tank for the collectors. It isn't the most brilliant tank. It's a good credit earner, but there are good credit earners already available in the game at tier 8. So yeah, if you get it from the crates, lucky you. But other than that, there's only one reason why you should want to get the T95E2 at the moment, and I think the one reason is actually this. America.